Welcome to The Scoop, where we get an inside look at Lufkin ISD. Here's your host, Reid Bassin.
Hi, my name is Reid Bassin.
My name is Nash Jr.
And we're here with Dr. Hockenberry. Welcome to The Scoop. So how have you been, Dr. Hockenberry?
I've been wonderful. How have y'all been?
We've been good.
I've been good.
What have y'all been doing?
Just filming around.
That's
We
it?
went to Tour SFA, communications.
Okay, good school. I went to SFA.
True.
I'll give them a thumbs up.
Yes, sir. Okay, so the fans of the football game has been asked to fill out a survey about their stadium experience. I assume this is going to be used by the committee to look at a possible bond proposal.
It is. We're gathering as much information as we can now to really get some feedback. Abe Martin has been around quite a long time, and so we hear, we hear from people quite often about the issues they have going up and down the stairs, especially the lack of handrails, the size of the seating, and the general nature of the facility, whether it's the restrooms or crowds at the concession stand. So, it's a 52-year-old stadium, so the feedback that we get now will help us shape decisions in the future. So that's what we're doing.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for that.
I'm really excited about the possibilities. So we'll start actively discussing the stadium and other things for the school district here in the next few weeks, and then building an argument that some facility improvements are much needed for Lufkin ISD. So
yes, sir.
good things to come. Sounds good.
So Lufkin High School, we get a new junior ROTC program. Can you explain what it is and how that benefits the students?
Well, I mean, it's a character education, leadership, civic duty for students. It doesn't require military commitment, but you might have seen if you've been at there's much more to JROTC than what you see on, the beginning of a football game. But Longview has one. I think Friday night, Barbers Hill, they had a JROTC that walked in with the flags, and I think theirs is brand new this year. So we're real excited about it. The board approved a planning year for this year, so it'll become fully available for students next year. And really, the benefit is exactly what I just said, but more so, it's another option for students while in high school. So the more opportunities and options that we can provide y'all, we think the better prepared that you'll be once you walk out the door.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did I answer all those questions for you? Okay.
Yeah. So Lufkin just hired a Chief Innovation Officer. What will the CIO do?
Well, the CIO will do many, many, many things because we hired somebody that has a wide array of experiences in their educational background, but specifically, they're the research and design leader responsible for identifying and scaling creative ideas that work throughout the district in partnership with the community. The Chief Innovation Officer will be responsible for setting the vision, direction, or strategic plan for innovative school models and serving as a point person for innovative initiatives throughout the district. So let me give you an example. You probably have heard that we're launching a STEM elementary school next year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the Chief Innovation Officer would be responsible for leading that effort and many others. Now, although we've started right at a year ago beginning the application for that and acquiring the resources for it, but that is an example of the work that they would do. So let's say we expand school options and create another innovative type school. They would lead that effort. They would actively engage in the community and the work and soliciting feedback from you and other students and families and community on what they want to see out of their school district, not only today, not only tomorrow, but maybe 5 or 10 years from now.
Yes, sir.
It's a big job. That's very exciting. You don't see many of these positions in school districts, so I think that shows our innovative nature that we're trying to employ across the district.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
It's going to be good. So I need to tell a little of his background. Person we hired. Y'all want to hear a little bit about him?
I suppose.
Okay. Dr. Matt Pariseau, he is coming to us from Spring ISD, where he is the current Chief Innovation Officer. So we are really excited we have a candidate of this this kind of experience already coming to us. It's done the work there on a much larger scale, and he just brings he has worked in so many positions in schools, so he can see he sees the big picture. He'll be doing this kind of work, but he can also connect it to the other functions and operations of the school district because he's been there and done that. So I expect great things out of Dr. Pariseau and the Chief Innovation Officer position that he will hold, and the innovation work that's coming to us now and very soon in the future.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's really exciting because I grew up in the dual language program, so like seeing more kids being able to like get access to like STEM programs and GT programs is just like.
That's good to hear. So can I add to that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So why Lufkin ISD? Why innovative work? Why create innovative schools? Why create choice schools? The simple answer is that they already exist. Like you said, dual language. We have a dedicated program and schools for that. We have dedicated program and schools for the gifted and talented. So we're creating more dedicated programs and schools across the district. So the fact that Lufkin already was innovative made the decision to expand really easy and maybe reimagine and redefine innovation in in 2025. So we're going to build on what's here and make what we have better and create new opportunities for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
great.
So there was a recent trip to the school board conference. How was Lufkin represented?
Well, the school board conference was in Houston, and we were represented by 5 school board members and myself. And so a little bit about that. The school board members, when they're elected, they're required to receive annual training, continuing education, and so they have a responsibility and they're required to stay informed, stay committed to the work. So part of that is you oftentimes have to travel to get the things that you need, but while there you also get to see maybe some neat things that are going on across the state and at other districts. So we were well represented, 5 out of 7 members and myself, and we got to see some things that were fascinating, and we got to hear information that we probably knew existed, but to hear it again, maybe in a little different way, helped reinforce the work that we were doing.
So
Yes,
what was the biggest takeaway you got from the other districts?
My biggest takeaway is that Lufkin ISD is not alone in facing a changing landscape in public education. I personally attended at least 3 sessions on the effect school vouchers could have on public schools, and already the migration of, the migration of public ed students to online platforms, homeschool platforms, charter schools, private schools, and now vouchers to go along with that. So school districts like Lufkin, some larger, some a little smaller, are starting to see a shift in the landscape. And so knowing that we're not alone, but hearing what they're doing to prepare for that, I think will help strengthen our position as we're moving forward into this new reality.
Is there anything you saw that we should be doing?
That's a great question, and I always have takeaways. So we can always communicate better. I think that's something that we can do, but I will tell you this. There's a lot of, even though we weren't presenters, we have a lot to offer other schools that they could be doing what we're doing. So I was excited to see that the things that we're already doing, others are attempting. So I think we can lead other schools in this new landscape, but we need to communicate better. There's always a way to do so. This is a version of communication right here, this podcast. So we're going to reach an audience that may otherwise we would not.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Well, thank you, Dr.
yes.
Hockenberry. We are excited, and we'll see you next time.
Yes,
on
thank
the
you.
Scoop.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
The Scoop is a production of the Lufkin ISD AV program and the CTE department.